Hello everyone, today I'm at the First Avenue Railroad crossing in Ardmore, Oklahoma. This crossing, I'm going to give you all a crossing tour because this is just a very unique railroad crossing with some very rare features. This first signal is a gateless signal. There's technically three of these, but the third one has a unique feature. But we got a WRS clamp style base. I think it's WRS, or it might be USNS. We got the emergency information sign right there. Then we have like what appears, then we got remains of old gate striping on the mast, because that's what BNSF did. Mast lights are Hawker Siddeley safe trim 12 by 20 inch with dialight ball LEDs, which is what all the 12-inch lights are here. That's what they all have. And I believe they're on the safe tran light bracket there. Yes, they are. Talking quieter because it's kind of a quiet area, so it's a bit sketchy. And this crossing has 4 tracks, believe it or not. That signal down there is the same as this first one. The WRS clamp base over there, except this one has the order paper dot tag. Same lights and another 4-track sign and crossbuck. That signal all these signals used to have inverted 4-track signs, which is very rare. Then here we have this random gate mast here, which could be used if they were to put a cantilever here for whenever this crossing gets to the inevitable. But it's got an aluminum WRS base. It looks like it's been hit. They've got a USNS Model 95 gate mechanism with no date on the counterweight arms. And the gate lights, I believe, are NEG. NEG or Rayco. This is the third gateless signal here. Also has a clamp style WRS base. Then the best part, we got this no turn lights here. The bottom light is a USNS 16 inch. Well, it's more of a 12 inch because of the lens size, but 14 inch. Sorry. And then a USNS 8 inch light with an amber lens. This USNS light almost looks like it's almost 20 inches in diameter, because it looks almost just as big as the back plate on the 8 inch. And I know the 8 inch lights usually have like a 20 inch back plate, so like that's like a large light. Anyways, there's track view that way, facing towards Davis, Oklahoma, going to Oklahoma City. There's the Amtrak station. There's a local train sitting there with a caboose behind the locomotives. Here's the bungalow. There's track view facing south, down towards Marietta, Oklahoma, going down to Fort Worth. It's the back side of this WRS base. But yeah, this signal has no information on it, but it has a lot of paint coming off, exposing the raw black cast iron. And the grades here, the 2 outer tracks are surprisingly wood, and the 2 middle tracks are concrete and metal. And this crossing looks like it was gonna get an upgrade, but I think it might have been delayed or canceled, but who knows. Anyways, and here's the final signal here. It's not similar at all to the other side of the crossing, well, maybe except for a few things. But yeah, this signal has a cast iron WRS 5-inch base with the 5-inch junction box. We got another USNS Model 5 Model 95 gate mechanism. Does this one have a date? No, it does. Yeah, it does. 2004. This one's quite rusty. But yeah, this guy's from 2004. Maybe that one over there is too, or it's older. Then then we got the DOT sign again. Ignore that truck. Then we got the mast lights, which are more Hawker Siddeley Safe Trans with dialight ball LEDs on. I think this was an L&W light bracket. Yes, it is. I think it might just be leftover newer WRS brackets because of those right there. Then we got a GS Type 3 on top. And more NEG Rico LED gate lights. So a back view of those signals. That looks funny because it looks like it's on the telephone pole. And there's that signal over there. Those lights are also on a Safe Tran light bracket too. But yeah, this was a tour of the First Avenue Railroad crossing in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Over and out.